What my father cannot do, He has done for me. What my family cannot do, He has done for me. Oh, what He has done for me, He has done for me. Oh, what He has done for me, He has done for me. What my mother cannot do, He has done for me. Oh, what my loved ones cannot do, He has done for me. Hallelujah. Amen. With a grateful heart, I bow to say thank you to the Most High God. Amen. He has been faithful. He has been wonderful. He has been merciful to me and my family. Hallelujah. When I gave birth to this girl, since the day I got pregnant with her, it has not been easy. But the Lord gave me this girl because of His grace, His mercy upon her life. Amen. I call her Joanna because it's God's gracious. It's a gift from God. Yes. I call her Naomi because she's a joy from God. Yes. And I thank God for what He has done. Amen. When she became 8 months to 9 months, and I was checking her, and I said that she had something like a crane rupture. They call it this broken Netherlands here. When I saw it, I was scared. It was swollen. It comes out and it goes away. So it takes some time. I was just praying, and I said, okay, let me call the consultancy bureau, and I told them, I said, this is what I saw. And they saw it, they said, she must be operated. I was scared because I never had, my children never, or even me or my husband. And I rejected it. And I told Mama, I said, look at Ajua. She said, don't worry. She just prayed. Forget about it. I think it was October or so. Every time we go for consultation for checkup, they will tell me that when she's beginning to feel pain, I should call because it's something that they must do the operation before it goes away. So I always reject it. So I think 11 months or so, and they wrote me a letter. They said we should go for checkup at the Zikin house. We went there, they checked everything, and they sent us to the children Zikin house, the cassette. When we go there, they said, okay, they will send me a letter for the day. I said, no problem. I continued, I told them, I said, they said they will write me again for the date. They wrote me a letter, they said for the 2nd of January, I should bring her. I said, no. I said, I will not bring her that day. I said, can you people give me another day? And I said, God, she will be dedicated on the 6th. And I know you that gave me this girl, you will be with her throughout the way in Jesus' name. And I said, okay. But before that thing happened, my boss told me, because I told them what happened, and they said, anything you need, let me know. I said, no problem. When the time comes, I called her, I told her, because I'm supposed to work on the 24th. They gave me another date after, because the 22nd didn't work. They said, okay, the 23rd, that was past Wednesday. And I said, okay. Then I called my boss. I said, on Wednesday I'm free. But on Thursday, please, can you give me day off? They refused. She didn't do it. The day I sent the mail, she didn't even answer that day. The next day, she didn't say anything. Then she sent my team leader. I said, Mary, you have to do it with your colleagues. You have to change. I said, okay. I said, but no matter, even if I have to lose my job, but I have to take care of my child. So, but when God is faithful, because God is merciful, He has saw the day, even before I do. I didn't know they were going to send the 23rd. Because I always give the day that I'm supposed to work. That's why I want to work this day. I gave the 24th. I said I want to work in the morning. She planned me in for evening. That is what in the map. So I wrote an email to her. I said, you planned me in for evening, but I gave you for morning. He said, okay, no problem. Then you have to work in the morning. But luckily, she forgot to change it in the map that I'm supposed to work in the morning, but in the evening. So when she was proving difficult to give me free that day, they called me. They said, oh, Mary, this is what we don't think you have to manage to come. I said, but my child will be operated today, and tomorrow I have to go to work. I said, please. They didn't listen. Then they said, okay, you should change with one of your colleagues. I called my colleague, and my colleague said, no. Say, Mary, we have to work the same day. I have money, you have evening. I said, no, I have morning days. And she said, no, you have evening days. I said, no. And they went to my boss and they started talking. He said, where is the email? Thank God, because it's email. And she saw it. She said, okay, then they called me. No problem, you are free. And I give God all the glory. When we went there on Wednesday, on the D-Day, I was scared. I was scared. He said, baby, you never know what will happen. When we went there, I texted because before the day, I told Papa, I said, Papa, then tomorrow, Ajwa will be operated. So he thought it's the day he called me. He said, lay your hands on her. And he prayed. He said, nothing will happen to Ajwa. Ajwa is for God. She will go and she will come back. She is a testimony. And with the day, in the morning, I called Mama, I texted her. I told Mama, I said, we are at the hospital. And she said, don't worry, Mary. I said, let's pray. They took my baby inside. As a mother, you stand there. They put her to sleep. When she slept, they said I should come out and wait. I came out, I sat there. I said, God, you gave me her. You are there, and I trust you. I have faith, but I was scared. And I called, and Mama and Papa, they were there. Mama prayed. They said, Mary, don't worry why she's praying. He said, God said, don't worry. He has taken control over everything. And everything we will find. She went there before I knew it. They said, Mary, they gave me something. They said, you should go, if you want to go outside, when we are done, we'll press the bell and you will come. I said, I will not go anywhere. I stand at the door. I'll be waiting. I sat there. I said, God, everything is for you. I just started listening to music. I was just there. I think an hour later or so, they come. Say, Mrs. Satira, it went well. Everything is okay. She is fine. Only that she is in the Vakakama, where she's supposed to wake up because she's still asleep. He said, but they will call you to go there. So you go and sit by her. When I go, my baby was sleeping. They said, don't wake her up. Don't choke her. Don't say anything. She has to wake up for herself. I said, God, you are there from the beginning. You will wake her up. Because people will go for operation. They will not come back. People they will go there. They will not wake up again. Even if a minor operation, it is minor. But the devil can use anything to destroy a family. But I say, God, I thank you. I just begin to give God all the glory. I say, I thank you because I know it is well. I thank you because I know Ajwa is well. Before I said 15 to 30 minutes, he started shaking. He started moving. He started moving. Before I knew it, she get up. All the cables that they put, all the drips, because she didn't eat. So they have to give her infusion so that she will have something in her body. Everything, she just started kicking her foot and all the cables started coming out. And I said, Ajwa, you have to wait till we'll do it for you. We'll remove it. When they removed it, they said, okay, let's give her something. Before they give her, she ate everything. I said, just wait. When we want to know if she will blast, if she will poop. She did it there. Even before we go home. They said that everything is okay with Ajwa. Ajwa needs to go home. I said, okay. What took me there for some time is just for her to rest because she wanted to sleep again. But Ajwa was doing it. She was even standing up, even with the anesthetic that they gave her. The leg was not strong enough. But Ajwa was forcing to stand up. Ajwa was doing her what she normally do. As you see her, she slept since Wednesday. She has been okay. She climbed all the places that she always climb at home. Ajwa, I am the one that is afraid to say, oh, Ajwa, please, you are just coming from the seeking house. Come and sit here, please, and rest. But Ajwa don't mind me. When I put her down, she will climb. When I do anything, she will do her thing. She don't mind me. But because the God of heaven and earth do what he alone is able to do. And Mama was just calling. I was so happy they were calling to check. Is everything okay? I want to miss call. And I want to say thank you, Papa and Mama. May God in heaven bless you. Amen. For all your prayers, all your support, all the encouragement. Sometimes you have faith, but if you don't have people to tell you that it is well, you will think that there is no God. When you go through the waters, when you go through the fire, you will think that you are the only one that God hates. But when you heard it from the man of God and the woman of God, he said, hold on, the Lord is with you. You gave us hope. You gave us peace. He gave us the strength to do that. So I give God all the glory. I give him all the praise. It's just Wednesday till today. It's just 5 days. But she's rocking it. Amen. I give God all the glory. That is all the praise. In Jesus' name.
Praise the Lord. If I'm standing here today, I just want to thank the Lord for adding another year onto my age. I remember last year when I was standing here, I was really emotional about a lot of things that I was going through, and still I'm going through some of the things, but I've realized that where one door closes, God always opens another door. Amen. I'm just so grateful for that. So I also want to thank Pastor and Mom Mercy for their prayers, because I know if it wouldn't be for the prayers that I get here in church, that maybe something would have happened to me, because sometimes I become so emotional that I feel like maybe I can become depressed at a certain point, but I know it's because of the prayers of this church, the prayers of my mom, amen, and sometimes my own prayers, that I'm still standing strong. And I also want to thank the whole church for all the text messages. A lot of you really sent me text messages that really touched me, and I didn't know that people really love me like that. So God bless all of you. And
praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
I thank God to add another 1 year to my
Amen.
And I thank Papa and Mama, because I know that we are coming to camp, so it's not necessary to send my telephone number to send it to the out. That is why I didn't send it to anybody. And when in the morning, my daughter called me, my son called me, that happy birthday. So when I come down, then I told Mama and Papa that today is my birthday. But Papa and Mama didn't refuse me, but they told me that they would say to occupation, then they would say happy birthday to you. So Papa and Mama, I thank you very much. Amen. God bless you.
Amen.
Winning
and reigning with Christ.
Sorry for my voice. What I'm about to say, I don't know if it's a prophet or a prophecy or I don't know, but I will start by saying this. I was so in hurry to attend this camping, and I was always telling Papa, the way I'm in a hurry to leave my house, I'm bored, I want to go. That was Wednesday. I said, God, I know I have something in me, but I don't know how to do it. I'm going for this camping. Now that you have put the joy in me to go, please locate me as I go. So I came, and Wednesday, when the prayer was going on, I wanted to focus on my duty, usher department. But it's like something was pushing me, focus. I didn't. I was just walking around, and I came and stand this side. As soon as the prayer was hot, very hot, I just heard a mama boom, and I started fasting. Later on, when I came back to myself, a voice was telling me, tell them I'm the light, the truth, and the way. In French, je suis le chemin, la vérité et la vie. He said, say it. I was fighting. I said, this one, everybody knows you are a light and the way. So I have to go and tell the prophetess. Until I went back to sleep, the things was bothering me. Go and say. I said, I have to tell to Mama or Papa later. But in the morning, we sang a song. The song came back to me, but I can't remember the song. It was Mama. When I remember, so when I started singing that song again, it was go and say it. I said, this one, I'm not a prophet, but I will try.
I don't know how to say it. And then when they say prophet testimony, he first called the chorus and my husband said, there's no prophecy testimony. I said, look at this man within me. I'm afraid to go and stand there. But all this one I didn't say to anybody. So I don't know, I'm saying this so that Papa to help me to find a way to go forward about everything I learned here, because I was
Say it in French.
my heart was really heavy to go close to God. I even text Papa, I said, send me some scripture in the Bible. He said, if you don't understand, come. And I started reading those things. I said, this one, Holy Spirit, I have to understand by myself. Though I couldn't understand all. But I said, Father, I'm going to this camp. You have to do something about it. So I'm saying this, maybe they know what it means, why God is pushing me to come and stand here and say, instead of going to their his servants. I'm leaving this place so grateful to God. I am blessed.
Amen.
I was not expecting money or whatever. What I've received is more than money. We all need money, but what I have received, I'm so glad and thankful to God, because my heart has been able to go close to Him. And all the messages they preach on, it was like I needed all those messages. So I thank every speakers who gave the stuff. Thank you very much, and God will bless you.
I want to thank God for adding another year to my age. Last Thursday, I turned 18. So now I am a big girl. I want to thank Papa and Mama for all the prayers, all the things they've done. I've been here now for almost 2.5 years, almost 3 years, and I can surely say my life has very much improved. So God bless you very much.
Praise the Lord. I just want to support what Mami just said about what is happening here. I came here during the fasting. From the beginning, I was sick the first week of January, so I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to participate in the fasting. I think the first 2 days I wasn't able because my health was not allowing me to do. But I prayed to God that because of this campaign, that He by Himself should give me strength to be able to go through this fasting. And by all glory, I have been able to do it 6 to 6, sometimes even longer, up to today. So I give all the glory to the Lord. And I think when we were coming here, I was like, I've never been to a Christian campaign before. And Mama Olivia was saying she was really in a hurry to come. And Auntie Louisa was saying, just go. And I know that I was down, but I didn't have any idea of how it was going to be. So I said, God, this is going to be our first time here. Whatever you have in store for me, Father, let it happen. And I just feel so blessed to be here. I feel like I'm not even myself anymore. Just this morning, I was talking to Injiri, and something really happened. And we're having a conversation, and all of a sudden, it turned into tongues. And she was like, what just happened? We both were like, what? All of a sudden. So I don't know what God is planning for me, but I have told Him that I am ready to receive whatever purpose that He has for my life. In Jesus' name. And I want to encourage every one of us. Sometimes, I don't know, we play with our Christianity, but we shouldn't do that. I just want us to give ourselves to God, and I pray that from this day forward, I don't want to stand here, that He will lead me and guide me, and with my family and with all of us, that we will get more closer to Him, that He will show His way and His purpose for us, and what He has planned for us, and in the end, we will give all the glory to Him. And everything that we are doing in here, we will all want to go to heaven. So please, let us have the courtesy and the courage, oh Lord, to understand His word. And I want to thank all the preachers as well. Auntie Louisa, everybody who has spoken here, Bruno, Jacinta. Oh, I was telling them, the women are very good. The men are very good. Everybody here, even from the first moment, I know I have to keep it short, but I don't know, I have to say it. From the first, I came here on Friday, but everything that has been going on here, the praises, the worship, everything from the beginning to the end, it has been wonderful. I don't know about you, but I have experienced it, and I hope that it will not stay here, that we will take it back to Israel in the Tbci. In the name of Jesus. And Pastor and Mama, God bless you. God richly bless you. Sometimes we are not always obeying you, but thank you for the work that you are doing, the teachings that you are giving us. Louisa, the small one, was telling me, I was telling them that today, the other Louisa, that the children, that sometimes they don't listen. But she was telling the truth. She said, it's not that we don't listen, but we listen, but we pretend that we don't listen. But when we leave, we act on it. So forgive us if sometimes it seems like we are not listening to you, but we take it with us. And you can see it in many of us that the seed that you've been sowing, you can see the fruits from the beginning, from the time I came here on Friday. I've seen everybody bearing some kind of fruit. Everybody who stood here, you can see the fruit that is getting ripe and ripe and ripe and ripe. And I pray to God that we all will continue and do this in the name of Jesus. Thank you, and God richly bless you.
Praise the Lord. I just want to thank the Lord for everything. The beginning of this month, I began my fast on the 1st of January. It was only this last few days, from Thursday I did fast, but I began from the 1st of January. And then I was also ready for the camping. And all the time I say, yeah, when I go there, I will focus on all these things. The last week on Tuesday, I told my husband, you have to put benzene in the car. It is only benzene and the money to pay. He said, okay, no problem. So we always do our shopping, the things extra. On Wednesday, I wanted to start to pack my things. We didn't have extra douche gel. So I asked my husband, there's no douche gel. He said, no, there's a douche gel. So he told me, let him rush in the supermarket and buy the douche gel so that on Thursday, after work, I'll be here. He rushed in the supermarket. He took the things, put it in the casa with his bank. When he was pinning, the bank pass was doing and you know, black man, when white people, they see black man, the bank pass is doing like that, they start. So he went by the automat to pin the money so that he can pay for the things. The bank pass did not work. He went to the bank to tell them that his bank pass, it does not work. The thing that they told him, his bank pass, it expired since December, but he didn't know. So he asked them if he can pin some money so that he can buy benzene, he can put benzene for me and everything. So the people told him no. If it could be last year when he will be back and say, why did you do this? Why you didn't check? But when he was at home, he was not happy. I said, relax, chill. So on Friday, I was waiting for my pay to come. So my husband say, okay, you will not leave on Thursday, you will leave on Friday. When they just paid, I put benzene and I was on my way. But the thing is, what I have learned is if you leave yourself to God and you let everything, every burden, you just say, God, I don't have this. I don't mind if I will not pay my rent. I don't mind this. I leave everything to you. The thing I have learned, if you want to know God more, you have the sweetest life. You have the sweetest life. I never knew there's too much romance when you know God. The thing is, the Maria for last year, if it is one thing, fire on the mountain. But the Maria for this year, small thing, I just say, it is okay. And the time that I was leaving home, I wrote my list of the things that I want to pray over it. And surprisingly, Friday, when I was here for the night, the all night, Mama talked something about the calabash. So inside my heart I said, God, just tell Mama it's me. Don't because at that time, Mama is moving. She says she cannot see the person clearly. I say, God, just show her it is me. It is me, because I know I wrote everything that is moving on in my family in a book. And I said, just tell Mama it is me. So when everything finished, yesterday I showed the Mama the list. I said, Mama, this is everything. And even the message that I sent to my family, I showed Mama. I said, Mama, what you taught, this is the message. So I'm so happy that I'm here. Amen. I'm so happy that me, I'm a changed person. Amen.